Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness, the Portugal campaign. We're closing in on the end of the game now, and there's not really that much to do left. Pretty much the only thing we're going to do at this point is just, wait a little bit until our infamy goes down, and then we will start a second war against the Spanish. And then we will finish this campaign, I guess. So yeah, let's just get started. We also need to change our political party back to the anarcho-liberals, I believe. Let's take a look. What do we have? As I fear. I don't know, I really don't know what the religious policy actually does to your country. While all these other policies has clear effects on your country, I really don't know what atheism does to your country. So, it doesn't seem like we can build railroads anywhere. That's kind of sad, but oh well. Oh, we can build them over here in China, but it seems like our capitalists are well underway to doing that. Same applies to the Philippines. It's kind of weird that the Chinese did not. They don't have any railroads. No, they do not. Huh. Interesting. I kind of expected them to have that. I mean, they are. I guess they have spent all their money trying to keep their country together, which haven't exactly worked out. Or they have been able to keep it together. They have not been able to resist foreign invasions, I guess. But yeah, let's go and get the radicals in power. Something else I have kind of considered is I considered releasing some nations, just some small nations like one province minors such as India, which in real life of course is not a one province minor, but only part of India that I own is Goa, so it wouldn't hurt my economy that much to release it, and it would remove 5 infamy, I believe. And that's some good stuff. Ooh, alliance crap. Wait a second. I feel like this have happened before. That we have had to choose between the Austrians or the Italians. Who's fighting who? Okay, so they're fighting each other again. Who's the aggressor this time? The Japanese are still trying to make Sikkim part of their sphere, I guess. Yeah, it's the Italians are trying to reconquer this area, but no, I think it's that area. Anyways, yeah, Lombardia. That's usually the point of conflict between these two nations. But no, go to hell, Italy, and sure, I'll join you, good friend of mine, Austria. I'm not gonna do too much though. I'm just gonna hang around and wait until the inevitable happen, and that is the defeat of the. I guess I can march into their lands. I don't know what I want to do exactly. Where's my transport fleet? And are all my armies organized properly? I don't know. I don't know. How's our industry? Yeah, I should have gone ahead and invested in some of my industry, but I don't actually have that much money. And my economy is not doing too awesome. It's kind of surprising regarding it's so late in the game. Usually my economy is awesome at this point. We're having quite a bit of tariffs. We shouldn't really be having that much. Yeah, I don't really understand what's going on with our income here. Huh. We can't even afford full administration, and there's... Wow, we are really not doing too well, are we? Huh. Then I might consider having to, change my party again to get a party that I can tax the port a little bit more, but... Gosh, I guess we have to deal with those. And grab a little bit less administration. I really don't know what problems you get when you're not funding administration to the full. I'm guessing the reason for our, relative weakness is the fact that we have, we don't have that much industry, actually. I mean, our score is only 317, and when you compare that to other nations, such as, wow, the Russians totally suck. Wow, they usually have like 4,000 industry or something ridiculous. The Prussians as well, they don't have that much. I guess this expansion pack has done some changes to that. I don't know. The British and the French are at usual levels though. But yeah, I mean, normally late game I have like quite a bit of the industrial score compared to what I have now. How's the industry in Galicia, anyways? We really need to get some industry going over there. Galicia, yeah, that's really not that good, but we're building, we are expanding. Hopefully our capitalists will get some stuff done. So, I guess we have another focus point. Oh, and we have some research that we need to get on. Another thing is that I don't have as much. Let's see. What do we want quickly before I start talking anymore? I'm guessing we want cheap steel because we get some nice bonuses to our mines. We also don't have too much commerce stuff. I mean, there's a lot of these technology. It might look like you don't get that much of a bonus, but if you count all these inventions in all of these technologies, then it sort of builds up to something that's pretty good. I think we need the business banks because we need to tax our people more, so we need more tax efficiency. That's for sure. Vigo is now a core. Where is that? Vigo. What? Oh, that's kind of cool. That cored up really fast. I thought it was like 50 years or something like that before, we can peace out with Italy. That's practical. Let's take a look at look at that. We are actually the leader of this war. Huh. Well, isn't that just funny? Who would think? So, who is demanding what? The Austrians are wanting to acquire Emilia, which is what's this region called? Yeah, okay, so they're trying to get this one, which is kind of interesting because that will sort of split Italy into two parts, this one and this part. I don't mind them taking that. So yeah, they can. Okay, sure. Why fight when we can have peace? Okay, cool. We totally did not help out in this war, but still, okay, who cares? I really need to stop allying Italy because they just fail at everything, really. Holy crap. I mean to remember we had a bit more troops in this. Where did we send them to other places? Or I don't know what's going on here. Should pay more attention, I guess, but I mentioned a lot before that. Ooh, why is there navy? Why is the Bacon Navy in here? Why is the maybe they are in the vacation in Thailand. I don't know. Wow, we have a lot of troops in China. Yeah, that's not good. They're really not needed here. How are we doing on recruitment? Yeah, wow, we can recruit a bunch of troops in China. So yeah, we really need to start transporting some. Yeah, I guess that's what we were trying to do. I don't know. I mean, it seems like we have quite the opportunities to. Can we? Okay, can carry one more so you can take this little horsey. Send these guys back to Europe because why not, really? We need more troops in Europe. That's the main idea, I believe. Can also build some more guards here. Some more artillery. Still haven't researched tanks and stuff. That's kind of lame, but what you gonna do? We really need to get around doing that soon. Oh, hello, Africa. We can recruit some troops here as well. Let's make a sort of gathering point in central. Like where do we have troops in Africa? We have Southern Army, Western Army, and an Eastern Army, or Northeastern, whatever. Two of them actually. But that's cool though, because I believe then we're gonna have to fight the British in the next war as well against the Spanish because they are scared. As a result, having troops in Africa is not that bad of an idea. Guess we could move them over to the border with the British. I mean, what the hell. You know what, I'm thinking we're going to... let's not do that, because really, the British don't even have any troops there, so they're more needed down in the south. And then we'll build a new army to stand in Saila. Like so, and then we will go into recruitment. Let's see, can we do it from here? Build army. I don't... No. There's no, like, option to just build them in Africa. Maybe there is, maybe I'm just stupid, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's try to build a decently balanced one. Gonna get some infantry. So 3 infantry, 4 infantry, 5 infantry, 1. Okay, so 5 infantry, 2 cavalry, and then 2 guns from there, 1 gun from there. Let's do 4 artillery. No, let's do 5 artillery. Ooh, we can build some Boer artillery. Ah, yes. Gotta love me some Boer artillery. Let's build another. Let's build some infantry. I mean, we need infantry. I don't know, like horses at this point are not really that important anymore. They're mainly just to get the bonus for capturing provinces, to be honest. I mean, it's 1815. What do you expect? People didn't exactly run around with horses at this point in time. I don't believe so, anyways. What are we encouraging? We are encouraging capitalists, which I think is a good idea. We should encourage that over in Asia as well. We need to get a healthy population of capitalists to fuel our economy. Because we are lazy. We don't want to build shit ourselves, so we're gonna make other build it for us. Ooh, what the hell? These anarcho-liberals are really not the smartest in the world. I mean, have they noticed who's in power? Or are they just very stupid? I mean, I'm sorry, but really, what seems to be the problem? Maybe they're just generally against the concept of king. I can respect that. But I don't know. For some reason, they really wanted to revolt over in China. I'm guessing maybe China has China has a decent population of anarcho-liberals. I don't mind. Well, maybe we needed some troops here after all then. Shouldn't be a problem. Rebels are really weak compared to actual troops, so no, we should be fine. Let's just click all these things. Oh, all of them didn't die there. Okay, let's make them lose some militancy. Make them happy. I was about to say happiness is my most important thing for me, but that would be a lie, so I'm not gonna say that. Oh god. Anyways, yeah, we need to build armies here in China. Let's take a sort of gathering point here in Wenzhou. I don't know perfectly how to pronounce that, but never mind. Start spamming some troops. 1 infantry, 2 infantry, 3 infantry, 4 infantry, 5 infantry, 6 infantry, 7 infantry, 8 infantry, 10 infantry, and then we're going to spam artillery for the rest. Like so, and then let's do hussars and hussars. Yep, that should now form into a nice little army. Ooh, we got some potential recruitment over in Pyongyang, so we'll build some North Korean artillery. Artillery from Pyongyang. Oh yes. So yeah, playing video games. I didn't have anything better to do this. I didn't have anything better to do right now anyways. All my friends were going to watch some sort of football crap. I don't know. I don't watch football. I think football is... And when I say football, I mean like real football, not, you know, what Americans would call soccer. Why did they call it soccer? I've never understood that, but I mean that's a pointless discussion that I, to be honest, do not care about at all. Football is not very interesting to me. So, when everybody else watches football, I make Let's Plays and put them on YouTube. Fuck yeah. Because I'm awesome like that. Ooh, we can build some guys. Okay, so what do we got here? Yeah, we need more artillery, that's for sure. Here we can Carabino. So this seems like the Carabino people, they want to be soldiers, but the Portuguese people over here in the Caribbean, they don't want to be troops. I don't know what's up with that. Havana, I don't know. Carabino, yeah, all of these people are Carabino. None of them are actual Portuguese people. It's kind of weird when you take into consideration the fact, you know, when you look at the culture, over half of the people living here are Portuguese, as well as in the Dominican Republic. So yeah, still not over here though. Not that I understand why what that's all about, but never mind. Ooh, our naval limit has increased a bit. I like that. Should... Let's get gold standard. Yeah, both of these things give us 5%, or it gives us 4% to tax efficiency, and this stuff gives us 5. So in this one we will get more total, and we will also get the administration efficiency, which I believe improves something. And you know, yeah, no, I don't mind things being improved. I mean, that's why I'm here, I guess. Not really. We attacked an enemy. Are we still attacking enemies? No, we're not. Oh, look at the Chinese. They're no longer communist. They have become anarchist again. And now even the fascists are trying to... Ah, wow, look at this. The fascists are really... really starting to, you know, gain power in China. But that makes sense, though. I mean, reactionaries? Yeah, China is a mess. Holy crap. That makes sense, though, because China has quite a lot of cores. You know, all of these cores are China. Like, over half of their territory is not conquered by others. Including me. But, you know. That's cool, though, I guess. I mean, they don't have any chance against anyone anyways. China's kind of broken at this point. Can we upgrade our naval bases? No, we cannot. Can we upgrade them anywhere? Isn't there a naval map mode? Colonial naval map mode. Haven't really used this too much in this series. Mainly because I have never really understood too much what it's for. But I guess it tells you where the naval bases are, so that's nice, I guess. Gonna upgrade this stuff so that I can build more and more dreadnoughts for our glorious navy. Wow, 0 naval base. Huh. Who would know? Here as well. Why haven't I built naval bases over here? Weird. Weird indeed. Wow, our naval bases are really not that developed in these regions. We need to change that, like now. We don't have too much game time left to fix it in. So that's something worth noticing, I guess. Okay, let's keep upgrading here. I don't know why I keep pausing the game anytime I want to do anything. Should stop doing that. If I do it, then this campaign will last forever. I should just, you know... I don't know why I pay so much attention. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so we're getting tension somewhere. That's not good. I need to take a look at that. Yeah, become socialist. I don't mind. I can't really afford enacting any more social reforms, though, so I'm gonna stop doing that, actually. Because I think social reforms are more, yeah, more women stuff, so let's make them, I don't know, I don't care. Laissez-faire, sure. Administration efficiency, sweet. Let's do the bank thingy, and then we'll go back and do some, and then we'll do some lovely, because there are no gods. Okay, I get it. Ooh, wow, the Spanish haven't really upgraded their naval bases. Yeah, here we go. We can start doing more of these reforms over here, but to be honest, I can't really afford them, so I'm just gonna do some political reform. We have reformed everything at this point, so we are a very modern democracy at this point, which I don't mind that. Excellent. Man, I wish I could just turn off these election events. Or I wish I could just, you know, we get a lot of these asserting our position events. Yeah, no. We'll let them do whatever they want. Okay, let's take a look at the crisis. Yeah, there's tension building up in Spain. That's not nice. Are there any tension building up somewhere else? Yeah, there's some tension in China. What's this? The Ottoman Empire. Okay, what's this crisis all about? Crisis. So yeah, just another one of those Greek crises. But I don't care, so I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna declare my interest because you know. I seem to always do that. Yeah, it seems like our crisis in the territories that we own are really just, you know, they're so unimportant compared to, you know, the Greek crisis crisis, whatever. So I don't mind. It's cool. It's cool. Jingoism, sure, sure. Anything. Okay, so who won? The Liberals won. Should we actually just allow them to be around here? The only thing is that, yeah, we'll just let them hang out. I mean, seriously, what the hell? Ooh, our economy is getting back on track, it seems. That's nice. That means we can drop our tariffs. We can actually bring them down to 0, I believe. Yeah, nice, we can do that. We're also going to reduce the taxes for the rich. Tiny bit for the middle class. Let's do it a little bit more here, just to, you know. We also need to increase our administration. Yeah, now we have a nice little balanced budget. I can approve of such a thing. Because we have some rebels. Fascists are getting power. And, all these liberation movements. Ay. Oh yeah, that's why our economy is better, because we have researched all the tax thingies. Let's get in. The rich can pay 2% tax. No, that's a little bit bad. Let's have something a little bit more like that. We are just, you know, forcing the poor to pay more. Ay. Oh well. Yeah, let's do this one. Because we want our factories to be better. We need, I mean, if we're not going to, oh, Johannesburg, that's down here, isn't it? Isn't that one of the, isn't that in South Africa today? Like, isn't that one of the more important towns in South Africa? I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's the, I don't know if it's the capital, but it's, I don't know. I don't know too much about South Africa. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, look at that. Almost all of Transvaal is cored up by now. That's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. Once we get this one to... Once we get these two, we can get some very good administration efficiency here. That's nice. The efficiency is really good over here, though, even though it's not a core province, because you can see all these other provinces that are not efficiently administered because of the fact that there are non-core provinces in them. But oh well. Let's take a look at the ethnicity situation in Galicia. I want to make Galicia into a true. Another one of these events. I think I've explained this little joke here before, so we'll just let that be. Oh, we're already under 20 infamy. How nice. Right. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Fascists. Fascists are gaining some power. I don't mind, really. How likely is it that they are going to revolt? Wow, over 1 million of our people have become fascist at this point. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know what we can do to please the... I'm guessing maybe it's because we are running quite the liberal policy, and the fascists don't like that. They are all about, you know, residency and so. So the fact that we are giving everybody equally rights and shit, I think we have full citizenship. One thing that I've kind of questioned though, or then ooh, what's this? Yeah, I almost see our splendor. Whatever. Let's do this one. Because something I've kind of something I don't completely understand is the take a look at the fascists over here. We can see that they have moralism, which is basically that religion is a big deal, and I didn't know that fascism was a that, you know, fascism was a religious thing. But I mean, I'm not gonna take this game, but that's the point, you know. I don't know if this actually represents how real life is, how real life fascists are, if they are all like Ermagerd religion, or if it's just something in the game. I don't know. Maybe it's just something to make them a little bit different from, for example, the socialists or the communists or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, we're interested. Not that I care. Or I'm not interested, but I'm gonna say I am, because if not, then I lose prestige. Modern central bank system. I don't understand. I don't really understand why I would take this. I mean, loan interests? I don't have any loans, do I? No, I don't. I don't understand what that's all about. Okay, never mind that. Steel alloy. Steel production. I don't know what exactly that would give me. That's good. I really want to get this one, though. Electrical power generation. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Let's do that one. Should really do this one, though. Police state, yeah. A lot less rebel risk. That's nice. The doctrine of fascism. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we need to get some of this stuff as well. We're gonna, in general, there's a lot of stuff we need. I mean, our research is not that good. Really, because because our literacy is so poor, and that's mainly because I mean, I believe our Portuguese populations are quite educated. But for some reason, I mean, this game does not allow you to, you know, extend those rights to your colonial possessions, which I would like to do, because, you know, education for everybody. Because, you know, I feel that would be kind of nice to do, helping out, at least giving our colonies something. Ooh, the Russians are fighting the Chinese. Well, what's this war about then? Let's take a look. Yeah, whatever. So many events. Oh shit. Okay, so I guess I just lost an ally here. Because I didn't pay too much attention, or maybe I didn't. Let's see. What's this war about? Austro-Prussian. Okay, so they're fighting again. Like, this is like the millionth time they're fighting. Back to Russia. What's up with that? Let's take a look. Oh man, so many liberation movements. Just stop being liberated. You get your shit together. I don't understand. What have I done wrong? I literally cannot afford to give you any more. What's happened to my economy? I earned like 1,000 every day or whatever. Now it sucks. Seriously, it keeps getting worse. Ally what? When did I become allied with Honduras? Seriously, what the hell? Okay, sure, we'll help you in your war. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay, bad decision. Shit. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Mexico. Oh, wow. Okay, what's the power of the USA? Yeah, that's quite a bit. We need help. Help. France, join us, please. They're very likely to join in. Okay, bam! All of a sudden, we have a great war on our hands. Who would know? Okay, so very likely. Who else are we allied to? I guess it's only them. Okay, shit! What? Okay, that's why our economy went to shit. Because we all of a sudden decided it would be a good idea to help out. When did we ally? Oh my god, this is stupid. Okay, gather our forces. We need to defend the Caribbean at all costs. Because we are most likely going to get invaded. Are we allied to these people? We are not, but we will soon to be that. So let's just ally all these fuckers. All of them South American people. And then they will help us in our lovely little war against the Americans. They don't want to accept. I don't mind. Chile, you will accept. Okay, so now we are grabbing some allies. Okay, so where's our transport navy? Because that's one over here. We have some dreadnoughts over here. I guess we should build some more. Wow! All of a sudden we entered another war. Because we can't afford that quite yet. But once we get our naval bases built, we should be able to do that. Yeah, even though our navy is quite the formidable force, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal compared to the American one. For the simple reason that it's we have so few ships compared to the Americans, really. Because we have so few. Oh wow, I'm so used to having to go around Africa that going through here is just I'm not used to doing that. So let's see. No, Liberia got conquered by the British, so that's not an issue. Yeah, that's our main issue right now. We we are going to have a hard time getting our troops over to America. It's going to take a while to mobilize our troops over there. But never mind that. We don't have much of a choice. And why do the French have a bunch of troops over in Russia? I don't know. I really don't know. Just get all our troops over here. Wow, we have so many troops dispersed all over the place. No, they don't want to accept. I would. Oh, okay. They've already sold Alaska, so I guess there's not much to do about that then, is there? Yeah, wow. But this is a defensive war, though, and that's one main advantage of it. They have honored our alliance. Nice. Wow. This tiny little conflict suddenly erupted into a, you know, a very big war. But it's not a great war. That's kind of sad, because the Americans, only the Americans are on the side of the only the Americans are on the other side, I guess. So, you know, at the moment we seem to be able to win because we have quite the military strength, or combined. But I mean, I would be confident if I was playing the USA right now. I would be confident in a victory simply because oh, that's why we spared them. Yeah, that's right. We're not even allied to them. We are going to do that though. Well, that's kind of brave though by these guys to attack Honduras, even though they knew that they were spared by the Portuguese. Yes. Ooh. All right. Okay, let's get those troops together. Can't seem to be able to recruit anything more over there. What's this? Mobilization. Oh, yeah. Oh, the French are mobilizing. Yeah, the same with the Americans. I'm not going to mobilize though, because at this point in time there's not too much need of it. I'm just gonna hang out until I need the troops very much so. Okay, I need to... Ooh, the Chinese have once again changed their flag. And they are now fascists. Huh. Cool. But they are soon to fall to communists wanting Yunnan. Wow. China, why you so messy? Okay, yeah, the Americans have colonies over here. It's really annoying how few of those transport fleets we have. We really need to get more of those. So let's make a gathering point in China over here. Like so, and then let's start spamming steam transports. Spam that shit. Like here as well. Let's build a nice Asian transport fleet. Like that. Like so. And something like that. Okay, nice. That should work out. Other than that, we need to get our nation into war taxes. Also need to fuel our military, which is very expensive. Very expensive indeed. We also need to fuel our navy. Really, this is really going to kill our nation. Need to do everything we can to reduce costs. Temporarily though, we're not going to pay our guys so much. We're not going to start paying them until they're really needed. So we will wait that one out. I really need to get troops over here. Hopefully we can end this war rather quickly. Okay, yeah, we need to start calling our South American allies in. They shouldn't have much of a choice, because they are sphered after all. Just get all the allies. Okay, we have run out of point. No, we have not. Why do you want to... Oh, we have not allied them. Huh, okay. We need to get on doing that then. It's kind of interesting though, the way South America has become kind of peaceful after I made them all my sphere. Because, you know, for example, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina can't fight each other anymore because they're all spared by me. We need to... Oh wow, we can ally all these people right now. Huh. We couldn't do that before. I don't know. I don't know what was up with that. I don't know. Maybe they are... Yeah, you have all decided to join me. Of course you have. And now you will also join the war itself, or not. Let's see. Let's go over here. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I want military access through the British. so that I can land troops in America itself. Oh wow, that's really close though. Let's can't increase the relations. Okay, that's kind of dumb. Yeah, I think we're going to do an offensive in Latin America, and then we're going to hope that the Americans don't do too much to hurt us, I guess. Yeah, because we see that these areas in general right now are getting occupied, and I want to prevent it from getting annexed. So have our navy returned home. It has not. Where is it? There it is. It's getting there though, because I want to send quite a decent fleet with a lot of troops on over to America. Gonna take all these guys here. We're going to... Okay, they have... Okay, there's already some troops here. Nice. I can like that. Just put them on the boat. Now we have the maximum amount there. So we're gonna merge these fleets, and then we're gonna have like a huge fleet just blob itself over to the Americans. That's the plan anyways. Ooh, now get over there, I think you should do. Get to the capital. Okay, now we will sail over to this area. It's gonna be a dangerous sailing. Hopefully we don't meet any mean Americans on the way. Taking a bit of attrition sailing over the ocean, but it's nothing really that big of a deal compared to what it used to take us to sail over the ocean. Okay, so our Asian transport fleet is getting along. Still quite a bit of ships that are having to be recruited. Yeah, we should start funding our military at this point. Same with our navy, at least temporarily. I'm gonna like fund my navy whenever it's out on the ocean, in danger of being having to engage the enemy. Okay, so let's get into there. Where the fuck is my troops? Are you? Oh, please don't say that this. They're all in. Ah, god damn it! I forgot them. This would never happen in real life. Seriously, it's like you take a huge voyage over the Atlantic and you're like sailing, like, we're gonna invade the enemy, whatever. And then you arrive. It's like, what? Oh, nope. We kind of forgot the army back in Europe. Sorry. Didn't mean to have that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, this is an issue because now Honduras is most likely going to get annexed by the United States of Central America. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. Guess our navy is back. Now get on the boat, please, I beg you. And this time we will go. We will get some stuff done for once. Let's sail over the ocean again. Taking a lot of attrition, I don't like this. Oh, they've healed up, huh? Well, I don't know what's up with that. Don't know exactly what. Well, why are our factories failing? I don't approve that. Oh well, not much we can do about that. Really, I mean, there's not really much we can do about that at all. Oh, hello, American Navy. Okay, that's not nice. See, yep, they don't seem to mind us. Oh, yep. Oh yeah, we need to do military attacks. Wow, okay, to be honest, I kind of expected us to have a little bit better army tech at this point, but it doesn't seem like we have that, so I don't know. Let's do this one. NCO training. Oh yes. Okay, let's land some troops. Let's get this other army over there. I think we are landing them at different points at this point. Ah, shit. Can they? Yeah, they got over there. So yeah. Okay, so we got some troops here, anyways. That's good because we are. Oh shit! Can we retreat, please? Just flee. Okay, so get our army back into port over there. Okay, so we're gonna liberate the place here. We can do some reforms. We can't really afford that though. Okay, so our navy. Where are all the other people? Seriously, I need some help right now. France, why are you not doing anything? Who's the leader of this war? I'm the leader on my side, it seems. And the Americans are really winning at this point. I don't like it. And I know this episode is getting a little long, but I mean, really, what episode hasn't been long? Because we need to... I want to fix my navy a little bit. allowed to stay in port for a while. Okay, so it's getting better. I'm gonna remove the most damaged ships, so that if we get in another fight, we can flee once again, and so that we can prevent any ships from being destroyed. Yeah, I guess we lost a couple of transport ships. That's not good. Never mind that. Okay, let's take this fleet, and we'll try to get some troops quickly over here. Send some troops over there. Over there. Then we'll kick some butt. Kick that butt. Kick it. Will help. Okay, so they're going over there. We're gonna have a... You know, let's not do that, actually. Let's do... Okay, whoa, hello, Americans. Okay, I guess they got some troops over here. Oh, wow, so many of our boats died. That's really a shame. Yeah, we need to get building some more boats. We are really running out of money, though. That's not good. We need to build dreadnoughts. We need to build loads of dreadnoughts. As many of them as we possibly can. I don't know, I'm not completely sure how many we can build, but whatever dreadnoughts we can build, we will build. So let's build 6 of them. It's a nice start, I guess. Okay, so let's see, how's our transport fleets doing over here? It's not getting there, really. I kind of expected a little bit more of them to have come around at this point, but it doesn't look like that's the case. I guess we could start shipping some troops down to American whatever. What's the war score at? Yeah, battles are quite the thing at this point. Yeah, look at this. Ay, not good, not good, not good. Why are you not allied to me? Oh, you don't want to. Okay, fuck you then, Argentina. Go to hell. Yeah, we need to... Okay, yeah. We really need to get some more troops over here. We still have 13 transport ships. We're gonna get as many of our dudes over this. We're gonna take all the Caribbean troops anyways over here, so they should be able to help out a little bit. So yeah, so we're killing off these Mexicans. That's a good thing, I guess. Okay, yeah, we are really losing men. The enemy have quite a lot of troops, and we don't have any opportunity to send more over. We can get some, but it's really not that much, and I would really prefer to have some more. I really wish we could have like an ally such as the British or something like that, so that could help us out with... oh wow, we have a lot of armies over here. Huh, yeah, we need to start spamming some transport fleets in Africa as well, in order to get some of our troops over to... Can we build dreadnoughts here? Well, we can't. Okay. Okay. Never mind then. Just we need to build some steam transports in order to replace all the ones that died in our little unfortunate naval battle with the Americans. Yeah. This is turning into quite the expensive war. At least once it's finished, regardless of if we win or not, because we're gonna have to pay so much in order to, well, let's just not pay for anything. Yeah, oh, fuck, why are we not fascists? Please, tell me, I need to know. Wow, why didn't I think of this earlier? Holy crap, I am stupid as fuck. I'm sure a lot of you guys were like screaming at the screen, "Change your political party! What are you doing?" And if you did that, then I very much respect your decision to do so. Oh my god, look at all these Mexican troops. Yeah, we're fucked. We are fucked very badly, unless we can change the current situation. Let's send some troops over there. Or let's, send our navy over to Haiti. Send some boats back. Okay, so we joined up with this naval battle. That's not nice. Yeah, we won that though, so it worked out. It worked out. Okay, so we're getting some more troops here. That's good. I think we're just gonna try to keep our keep our position in Honduras at the moment until we can get some more troops over here. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Let's do that then. Sail back to Europe and pick up some more troops. Hopefully we will not die on the way. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's sail to Africa and pick up some Africans that can help us. Let's do like so. Because I want to have some troops in Europe so that I can, just in case a revolt happens, I want to have some sort of defense. Okay, oh, okay, here's the rest of our navy. Damn, why didn't I think of that? Okay. Sweet, our lovely little transport fleet that we're going to try to sneak over the Pacific Ocean. How about that? Or maybe we're going to try and land some troops down here. Yeah, let's do first trying to land some troops down here. Or it seems like the Austrians are doing some work, so we'll not bother. Instead, I'm gonna try to get them over here. So we'll attack from like the Pacific part of Honduras, or side of, you know what I mean. The enemy seem to be really reluctant to you know, attack me, which is good. I don't mind that. I mean, there's a reason for that. We have pretty much dug in at this point quite awesomely. Yeah, 5 out of 5 dug in level. So I mean, if they want to attack us now, it would be kind of like a trench warfare thingy going on. And I guess the Americans don't want to expose themselves for that. Yeah, this episode is getting a bit long, so I think we'll end it right here, and then I'll continue. I'll record some more. Finally, something interesting happens in this campaign of ours. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness, and until next time, bye.